Hello everyone, I'm Jun Yang. Basically, my inner self, I think at times I'm quite pessimistic. So through my music, actually, I do share quite a lot of very emotional stuff. Sometimes my struggling times, dark times. So a lot of my music in the past has actually been more emotional, sad, yeah. But I'm starting trying to change a lot. There's a lot to look forward to actually after being a father. So I'm trying to change to being more positive, colorful, happy stuff. Well, there's actually a lot of things that I've been busy with the past year. First thing is busy with my newborn baby. Yeah, she was born last year, August, our second child. And then I've also been busy with JJ's new tour, JJ20. So that's a big part of time traveling around, but it's fun. Also, I've been working on a few new songs, some new music production along the way for myself or for other artists as well. Wow, I think the most enjoyable part about being a father and a musician at the same time is your hands are very tight and you are very busy. Yeah, because I think being a musician itself is a very busy job already. But I would say it's the most perfect combo that any musician can have, because I think before being a father, most of the time we always think about ourselves mostly. So after being a father, I think there's a lot of things that we have to look to in our children's eyes, in their world. They only have us. But it's a good thing to be a father and a musician at the same time. Looking at a child growing up, you know what they've been through, what they learn, how they grow, it actually inspires us as well. I think fatherhood does impact my songwriting a lot. I think the whole time management part of it is actually quite demanding, because before you have a kid, you have a lot of me time. After having a kid, there's a lot of sacrifices that we need to make. The biggest impact is learning about sacrifice. Sacrificing your time, sacrificing your other priorities for your child. Yeah, so I would think time management is one of the biggest impact. And then the second impact that really impacts me a lot is I never know I could love somebody so much. Yeah, I'm not saying that I don't love my wife that much, okay? I think it's a different kind of love, from girlfriend to wife. That's a different chapter and season of life. And I also feel that in our hearts, there's a different side of it that is reserved for our children. Having a child, being a father, I think it kind of opened up that part of my heart to realize that actually, wow, I can love someone so much. So actually last year I wrote and released a song for my family, for my children in a way, 想对你讲. So I feel that through music, melodies and stuff, it actually brings across the message deeper to my children. Like my eldest daughter, she could actually sing to my songs, which actually quite surprised me. I think as a father and a musician, it is one of the toughest profession that we can have in Singapore. I think my biggest advice being a father and a musician is try to look at your life from the top in a macro perspective. Being a family man, being a father, there's a lot of things that we need to take care of. We have to learn to be more adaptable, because nobody really knows what the future is going to bring, the different challenges that we're going to face. So learn to be more adaptable, multiple roles that we need to take on, multiple jobs that we need to take on. And I think the second thing is, for most fathers and musicians out there, is we also have to learn to manage our expectations of our career. After my kids came along, the whole priority of these things start to change. There's a lot of things that we need to adjust. Yeah, so I think the emotional side of things, as a father and musician, we need to take care of it a lot more. And I think the third thing, the last thing, is to have a lot of faith. I think faith is the thing that only carries us through to the very end. There will be a lot of challenges, I feel. Being a father and musician is one of the toughest jobs that we can have. Likewise for mothers and musicians.